We are sitting here with our new Hamilton County Sheriff, Alex Pruismann. Alex, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for coming and talking to me. It's appreciated.
Are you used to being introduced as sheriff yet?
No, it's actually funny. I tell everyone, call me Alex. I'm just Alex.
As we're recording this at the end of January,
Yep.
You've only been in the job for not quite a month.
Not quite a month, yes.
Did you feel like you hit the ground running?
Yes, I was set up really well by retired Sheriff Timmons to be able to hire somebody almost right away, to start my programs that I'm trying to start right away. He was really good in the transition time to allow me to kind of get my foot wet before even stepping foot into this office. So it's been, I can't tell him thank you enough for that, because it really helped me, just like you said, hit the ground running when I got in here.
I'm sure he's ice fishing, but he'll hear it eventually.
Eventually he'll hear it, yes. He'll get it sent to him somehow on the lakes of Minnesota somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Let's back up a second, Alex,
Yes.
and talk a little bit about your career up to this point.
Okay.
You've been in a couple of different positions.
Yep.
How many years? What have you done before you became sheriff?
In 2010, I got hired by the Iowa Falls Police Department in Iowa Falls, and that's right out of college. And I was there until 2015 when I got hired over here, and I've been here ever since. And then I've got my master's degree from Dordt University this past, or 2 falls ago now, in public administration, to continue my career knowing that I wanted to do more with it. So that's where I'm at now. And then I sit here.
Can you see yourself in this position? You know, I'm asking you a
Yeah.
month in. Can you see yourself here a while?
I hope so. I hope the citizens can trust me for at least a few terms, or at least as long as they can stand me, right? But I feel like we're going to do good for this county, and I know Sheriff Timmons and before him Sheriff Higginson, they all had the best intentions at heart, and that's exactly what I have too. And so they're going to see that from me. I mean, they're going to see that every day. I'm here early. I try to get here before everybody else. I try to at least be there for everyone I can be. So, and it's going to be here for a while.
Let's talk about the difference between what you were doing before January 1st and now. How has your job changed? And there's probably maybe not enough time to explain.
There's a litany list of all that good stuff. Yes. I mean, meetings. I mean, like you said, my January calendar was full the second week of January. I talked to more people than I ever have about budgets, about employment issues, about personnel issues, upcoming events, planning ahead for the fiscal years ahead. I mean, it's not just about this year. In this position, we got to look ahead, whether 1, 2, or 3 years down the road, to see where we can afford things, where we can cut things, where we can just make the best decisions we can for the citizens. And a lot of that is meetings, paperwork, research, talking to other people who've done it before. A lot of behind the scenes work, a lot more behind the scenes work.
Do you miss the being out on patrol part?
I do, because I love talking to people. So I still try to get out and do that. And even my office ladies tell me sometimes I need to be handcuffed to the chair, because I like to leave and go talk to people and just go. It could be random about their kids' sporting events or their kids' choir, whatever it may be. I want to get out and talk. I love talking to people. So I still get it somewhat, but not as much as I used to, which I miss, which I think that would be the number one thing I miss as the calendar continues to fill up. Yeah.
Yeah. As sheriff, though, you will be out on
yes.
different things.
Yeah.
Is it kind of a as-needed type basis?
It'll be as needed, and where I just like to be involved. Like, I've already covered some shifts for the guys when we were short, so I've worked a weekend already, and that'll continue as I go, because I'm not going to make my guys miss something for coverage purposes. I'll cover for them, and they know that, and it's a give and take. So they'll do extra stuff for me, knowing that I'm going to help them out when they need it. It's not like they're not getting rewarded for doing a good job, which we have great guys doing great things out there that I want people to see. So yes, I will be in the public as much as I possibly can. You're going to see me too much almost. People are going to get tired of seeing my name, probably just like during the election. So yeah.
Well, and hopefully we'll see you at positive things. But
yes.
we know there are going to be those events where you're going to have to be there as well. One thing I can think of, we haven't had that problem this year so far, is I remember Sheriff Timmons being out a lot in snowstorms and telling people, don't drive in this stuff.
Yep. We'll continue the Facebook Live events. We'll continue anything like that where it's a good medium to get the message out, you're going to see my face, sadly. And we're going to be giving the message out there to people, whether, like you said, the winter storms or if something major happens. I'm going to be the one relaying that information to you, hopefully in a calm way so that you know that it's being taken care of, or at least you're going to heed the warnings to stay off the roads, whatever it may be. I'll be out and about and available.
We made it through almost January.
I don't even want to talk about it.
We'll see what February has, right?
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx us on something real bad. You could leave here and have a foot of snow outside.
Yeah. Well, at least the forecast doesn't show that yet, but
they're only right 50% of the time.
I'm not going to count it over yet.